on that ball. Just get your foot on the bottom ball and lift that thing up.
Speaking of that stadium, last night there was this young man named Lamar Jackson.
Who's this young man?
We have dedicated pretty much this whole show to talking about how he has revolutionized pro football. Your quick take on him?
I think he is a phenom. I will say this. One of my favorite things about football is now in the next 2 seasons, we get to watch defenses adapt to a mobile quarterback. Through my life as a football fan, my favorite thing is watching defenses and defensive coordinators adapt to a mobile quarterback. Fran Tarkenton, Donovan McNabb, Michael Vick, and somebody said, who said yesterday or Saturday, someone said, don't compare Lamar Jackson to anybody but himself. Let him be who he is. And I can't remember who said it, but I think that is apt and wise knowledge for us to put forward, because I feel that he has both skill sets, and I think as he gets older and comes into his role, he's going to become more dangerous. But that's the thing, is I love the chess game, because I love that the chess game doesn't stop when football season ends. It's just trying to figure out what's the wrinkle here, or how do we chip that guard, or is there a way to seal him in, or if he runs, what do the safeties do? And it'll take 2 or 3 seasons, and then someone will figure it out, and then it gets really interesting. But he is a phenom. I think he is the real deal, and I don't have a prediction as to what they'll do in the playoffs, but my feeling is them going deep into the playoffs is, all right, I'll say it, I think it's a foregone conclusion. I really do. And also that they will go deep. That they will go. I would not be surprised. I understand that the Patriots are 10-1. I get it, but I'm not surprised. I would not be surprised if they were in the AFC Championship game.
I also probably be at Tom Brady's.
Tom Brady's house. Yeah. Also, I love this. I love all this with Mark Ingram. Mark Ingram did my producing partner and I made a thing for the Pro Bowl. And I made a thing for the Pro Bowl a couple years ago. And Mark Ingram is a very good actor. I just want to say that. Yeah, he's dynamic, but he also knows when to be subtle. I mean, he has a career after football in front of the camera, Mark Ingram.
That's interesting.
Yes.
So, speaking of Tom Brady.
What are you doing over there?
Yeah, we haven't heard from Shannon Sharp here lately.
Shannon's been so sweet.
Yeah, there's this
guy. To
guy.
let me, John talk.
A guy named Tom Brady who's 42 years of age, and his team is 10-1. Shannon gives the defense all the credit for that. Are you surprised at the level at which he continues to play?
I am mildly surprised. I would like to jump in the backseat of Shannon's defense car. I think they are the ones. I mean, I really do, Skip. It's been interesting seeing. We're not used to seeing the Patriots win a game and have the final scoreboard be like a 1-7, 17, 24.
13.
Or win a game in which the quarterback doesn't throw a touchdown pass, but the receiver does. But that's none of my business. I don't even know why I brought that up, Keith. Go ahead. I'm out of turn. I'm out of place for talking.
It is, I think that we're actually seeing a man under center in New England who's a human being. I do. I mean, eventually, it's wear and tear. I mean, what are you going to do eventually? But also, he's lost some key components in his receiving core.
Like all of them? Except Edelman?
Except for Julian. It's funny. It's almost like Julian is to Tom what Michael Thomas is to Drew. And I understand. I think that he still certainly has gas in the tank, but they got to help him. They got to help him. You're right. The defense is
keeping. He on fumes. He riding on fumes.
I agree.
The light on. The light on. Now you can wait. You can pull to the gas station, Skip, which is be end of this year, or you can keep trying to ride. It's going to put you downside the road at some point next year.
So are you now predicting this is the end of the line for Tom Brady?
In New England. I've said that before.
Okay, well, why wouldn't it be the end of the line, period?
Because somebody else think they got something. Because you can fool somebody else. Because remember, Skip, Andy thought it was the end of the line for Peyton. But he went and other teams wanted him.
Fair.
Somebody else will think he still have something in the tank. But Coach Belichick says, nah, we full.
Okay, but wait a second.
No vacancies here for you.
Denver said, yeah, Peyton will take you. And what happened?
And Coach Belichick,
MVP happened.
But Coach Belichick says, okay, somebody else can take that on. I'm building now. I'm gonna build this bridge out for the foreseeable future. I got another year, and then I get stuck. I'm supposed to have Jimmy Garoppolo. I'm supposed to have 15 years of Jimmy Garoppolo. That's what he's supposed to have.
You really want that?
That's what. Yes.
Yeah.
He wanted.
Okay, what do you keep telling me is the one fatal flaw for the San Francisco 49ers? Jimmy Garoppolo.
But he wouldn't be that in Coach Belichick.
Oh, really? Okay.
So Shannon, if Garoppolo was supposed to be there,
Yep.
that's 100% true.
Yeah.
Now since he is not, how long does Belichick stay in New England?
Belichick, both guys are trying to wait the other guy out because I want to get the credit for this success.
Yep.
And so now we're gonna find out. Coach Belichick's I'm gonna coach now. I said I was gonna coach till I'm 70, but now I feel reinvigorated. I'm gonna coach that. Now you hear Tom talking about I'm gonna play until I'm 47. See, the other guys trying to wait.
They're trying to wait. Okay,
because if I can win one without you, I'm gonna get the lion's share of the credit for this team's success.
Which, of course, would motivate Tom Brady if he went anywhere. I mean, if he'll always be a lion. He'll always be a competitor. I tell you what, if what you're saying is true, and I believe it is, because it's so funny, I haven't thought of it that way, that they're waiting each other. It's just a game of chicken. Can you imagine if someone traded Tom Brady to the Jets? He'd take the Jets to the playoffs. I said, he'd take the Jets to the playoffs. He'd take the Jets to the playoffs.
I would like to see a trade of Tom Brady to the 49ers and Jimmy G back to Belichick. And then let's tee it up and see what happens.
Oh, yeah.
That's not gonna happen.
Why not?
Why would I give up 1 year for 12?
Huh? Well, hey, one Super Bowl for whatever.
Got a potential of 3 or 4. Ain't no guarantee. You got 43-year-olds.
With the 49ers, Tom might win 3 straight Super Bowls.
No, he won't.
Yep.
He ain't playing 3 more years. This is it.
Without him. 10-1 right now.
They're doing pretty good.
Without Tom.
Again, another defense.
Exactly.
So
another
let's
dominant
switch
defense.
gears to college football. Again, you grew up a University of Michigan fan in Detroit, but you attended Penn State University.
Yes.
Quick thought on
ambivalence here.
Ohio State just took care of your team barely.
Barely.
It was a good game.
Your
It was a good
backup
game.
quarterback, he put some
He did.
plays on,
Impressive.
man.
Yeah.
But now we got Ohio State at Michigan. Gut feeling on that game?
I feel I don't see anybody stopping Ohio State this year until they get to the playoff. I just really talk about the consistency. Talk about a college program that's doing what Belichick is talking about. They just keep lining everybody up. I don't understand how they do the recruiting they do.
Kind of like Alabama?
Incredible.
Yeah, was it?
Kind of like
Alabama. Kind of like Alabama.
Kind of like Alabama.
Kind of like
Used
Alabama.
to be.
Don't do that, Skip.
Used to be.
Skip, we're not out of. You know the Alabama Invitational is coming up pretty soon.
Oh, really?
Right? College football playoff. That's what you call it, Alabama.
How did you do in that last year? Help me out.
We go every year. We can't win it every year. They're going to cut it out.
You keep
If
losing.
How you going to win your own tournament? If you can't keep starting all your own movies, people going to start watching. I already know how you going to do it. Let somebody else do it.
I want you to star in your own movie.
We will this year.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm afraid
You let somebody else start.
I'm afraid the Ohio State looks pretty invincible.
Ohio
to me.
State looks good. LSU looks good.
Yeah.
Don't count Clemson out now.
No, and I wouldn't. Now, if I don't know, the other thing is, look, they're going to win the Big Ten. I mean, who are they even going to play in the West?
Either it could be Minnesota or Wisconsin based on this weekend.
Wisconsin want no more parts of it.
And you know, we saw what, yeah, it's not, it's a hard one, regardless.
It's a hard one. They're going to come out on top. I'll tell you, my feeling right now is the Big Ten championship game is going to be a blowout. And then the Big Ten championship is going to be a blowout. Then my fear, this is what I always get, because then what happens is, and anybody watching from Michigan, you just forgive me, but when we get into bowl season, then I become a Big Ten guy. I want a good Big Ten record at the end of the bowl season.
Sure.
Okay, right? So I will, I'll root for Ohio State. And I get nervous in the playoff because who did they lose to? A few years back? That was...
They lost to Clemson, didn't they?
It was Clemson.
Oh, yeah.
Right, it was Clemson.
ago.
I'm getting nervous. I don't want that to happen again. Because it's
Have they been
It's
challenged?
that weird SEC Big Ten thing.
You know we do. There's a factor down there.
You act like you...
Alabama, LSU, Georgia, Florida.
Just me, I'd like to see Jim Harbaugh rise up and win one for once this Saturday.
This Saturday.
It would be
great to see, except
epic
for
It
you.
would
if
be
that
epic.
happened.
And
Yeah.
just so you guys know, snow in the forecast for me on that one Saturday.
It'll be like 20 degrees.
This is gonna be-
flurries all over the place.
Big Ten.
Ohio
at
State
its
lose,
finest.
boy, the college football players will be.
That
All right, Keegan, I wish we could keep you all day.
So do
every
I.
day.
I'd
so
love to
good
be here.
have you.
Oh my God.
Really
Congratulations
appreciate
on
everything.
everything. Way to
yeah,
go.
you are a busy guy, so enjoy your holidays. Next
Yes, you
up,
too.
did the Cowboys get a raw deal in New England on Sunday? We'll discuss
Yep.
next.
No.
Thanks again.
These little cups would make great stocking stuffers. But how about right now in your mouth stuffers? Happy holidays to your mouth. Not sorry. Reese's.
It's time to make mopping history. Introducing the new BravaJet M6 Road.